Renewable energy, mainly wind and solar, is the technology of the 21st century. Both the United States and China are concerned about being or becoming excessively dependent on foreign oil. So renewable energy is a key technology for reducing our reliance on foreign oil and improving our energy security. Renewable energy is also important for reducing CO2 emissions and preventing unsustainable, catastrophic climate change throughout the world. The United States is still the world leader in its investment in renewable energy, and such things as the amount of wind capacity that's in place, but China is moving fast, and it's moving faster than any other country. But right now, both the US and China are both the world leaders. Ernst & Young did their annual study on renewable energy worldwide and found that the US and China were the top two countries in terms of their attractiveness for investment in renewable energy. The United States is still a world leader in renewable energy, but it's going to lose ground to China if we don't pass energy and climate legislation on a nationwide basis. The policies that the House bill and the Senate Environment and Public Works bill include will help the United States to maintain and even gain ground in its development of renewable energy, but we have to pass that legislation. In China, yes, it's true that China has put similar policies in place to grow its domestic market, but all is not rosy in China either, because China, although it has an advantage in its manufacturing capability, still has problems with the quality of the technology that it's producing, and still is nowhere near where the United States is in terms of its ability for cutting-edge R&D and innovation. Both countries stand to benefit by cooperating and using the comparative advantages that they both have, which are complementary, to bring the price down of these technologies worldwide and enable scale-up. If the U.S. doesn't move forward with national climate and energy legislation, it risks losing a large scale of the global market in renewable energy to countries such as China. It also risks losing jobs. So much of the studies that have been done of the climate and energy legislation that has been passed in Congress indicate that a large number of new jobs will be created, both in manufacturing and in servicing renewable energy plants. We don't want to give up those jobs. And a number of senators from both parties have come out recently to say that they support climate and energy legislation because they realize that this is the 21st century technology. They want their states to be able to take part and to create jobs in those new markets. It is a good thing for the prices to come down on different kinds of renewable energy. And one good example of that is right here in China. China leads the world in solar water heaters, which is a very low-tech option that reduces reliance on coal, in this case, or natural gas in the US. Because of China's low-cost manufacturing advantage, the cost of buying a solar water heater is pretty much the same of buying a conventional water heater, but there's no operating costs. So almost everybody in China has either bought a solar water heater or is considering it. And when I brought a California Energy Commissioner here, Art Rosenfeld, who's considered the father of energy efficiency in the United States, he looked around at all the solar water heaters and says, we need to have this in the United States. People need to have an option as the cost of natural gas continues to grow up. So the major obstacle to the widespread deployment of renewable energy in the world is the price. So bringing it down is going to help consumers, it's going to create jobs, and it's going to help the planet.